I'm a parent. I have 4 kids.
I am a parent of
Three
four
daughters.
children, three daughters
Wow.
and one son,
All of
and
them,
all of them are in
they,
school.
they are in school.
The challenge we have in the
Problems.
Maasai culture is that parents
Massive
do not
culture.
like to take their children
They
to
don't
school,
like
especially their
so much.
daughters.
Take it.
I have
Take
many daughters at church. Some of
especially
them are educated,
daughters.
but many of them are not
Me, I have
educated.
many daughters in church.
But those who are
Some of them
educated
they are
are very
educated.
different from the
Many of them they
uneducated
are
in many
qualified.
ways. They have many
But
advantages. For
those as
example,
educated,
one, the
one
biggest advantage
bana
is that they never forget
ukiona
their
msichana
parents.
amekuja amemaliza shule
When they get a
amepata pesa
job
kidogo,
and they get even a
anaiselete
small salary, the first thing they do
yeye
is
akiosha
take care of their
vyombo
parents and their families.
alete pesa
They'd rather not
ama alete
eat,
family
but make sure that their parents are taken care of.
anajua
The other advantage
haki
is
yake,
that educated girls know their
atakuwa
rights.
anajua
They know what is
hii
right
ni
and
mbaya
they know what is wrong.
na hii ni
The
nzuri.
girls who are
Ile
uneducated,
mtoto
they do not know
ameenda amepata
what is their
pregnancy
right. You
kwa
find a
class 7
girl in
ama
class
class
5
5
or class
ama
6 or
class
class
6
7 who has
hajaelewa
turned out to be
chochote,
pregnant.
baba yake
Immediately
anashika
they
mkono
become
kumwambia
pregnant, the father
nakupatia mzee,
takes her hand and
kwa
leads
sababu
her
hana
and
nguvu
sells her off to
na
an old man.
hajui
And the
mahali
girl just
anakimbilia
goes and
kutoka
submits as a wife
lakini
because
ile
she
mtoto
doesn't know
amesoma,
any different.
ile msichana
But
amesoma
an educated girl,
anakwambia
this
life,
will not happen to
me
her.
no,
She knows how
I
to
am go
say
back to
no.
school.
This is not going to happen to me because
Hata
I want to
wakisema
go to
this is your
school.
husband,
Even when the father comes and
I
suggests
have my
and says,
eyes,
this
I
is
have
your
my
husband,
rights, not
the girl
the
will
time
say, no,
to
no,
be
no,
here.
this is not my
My
time.
time
I have
to
my
work.
eyes, I have my mind.
I
This is
need
not my time to
education.
get a husband.
I need diploma.
I need
I want
knowledge,
a
I
job.
need wisdom, and I need a job.
Education in Maasai land
Education
is
in
a
Maasai
super
land,
key
it is a
to
super
bringing
key that
success
opens the door
in
that
our
brings
family, in
success
our nation.
to Maasai land and to our
Without
nation.
education
Without
of daughters,
educating
it is
women,
like
it
people
is like
living in a
living
bush.
a
There's
community
no
in the
turnaround.
bush where
There's
there is
no
no
way.
path,
There's
there
no
is
hope.
no turnaround, there is
My
no
first
way out, there is no hope
very
for
young,
them. For
almost
example,
12
my
years.
firstborn daughter,
Now they are class
she's
7.
very young, she's 12 years old
But
and in class 7. She
him,
came to me
that
one
daughter
day
had,
and she
telling
told
me,
me,
I don't
Dad, I
go to
don't want to
public
go to
school. I
public
want to
school
go
anymore. I
boarding
want to
school.
go to boarding school.
I tell you,
I
why?
asked her, why?
Dad,
And she
I
said,
want.
Dad, I struggle a lot
Why?
going
I
to
struggle
school
a lot
every
all
day.
night and
It
day.
is a long
Some
distance.
long
I
distance.
leave early in the morning
But
and
I
walk in the
try my
dark,
best
and there is a
to
lot
get
of
a
temptation
better
out there.
position
I
in
will
the
work
school.
very hard and get
They
a
are
better
very pleased as
position in
parents.
the boarding school. As a
Okay?
parent, I
Then
was very,
he
very
said, come,
encouraged.
sell
I
a sheep.
went and sold cows, I sold sheep
But
to
now,
make sure she goes
now,
to boarding school.
this position
Now
2,
I am very proud
position 3.
because she holds position 2
Kukosa
and position 3
kuelimisha
in her
wasichana
class.
ni
To
kama
refuse to
kuua pepe
educate
mwenye
girls
akili.
is like killing one side
There's
of your
no
body.
nation
There is
can
no
be built
nation that is
for one
built on
hand.
one hand.
So
This
this
hand
hand
is
is
like Maasai
Maasai
sons,
sons.
and this other
This
hand
hand
is like
is Maasai
Maasai
daughter.
daughters.
If you
You
educate this hand,
educate one
this
side on
body
this
will be
hand
as
and you do not
entire.
educate the other side, this body
But
is going
you
to
take this,
collapse.
and they
But if you
become
take
stronger
this
and better.
hand and you
Then
educate them,
they can
they become a strong body and they can
ukienda
do.
Masaini
It is very
usipata
unfortunate that if you
wamama
go to
akihubiri
Masai land
daktari
today,
msichana
I
Masaini,
cannot point out to
usipata
you and say, this
akihubiri
lady is a
uwakili
doctor, this lady is a lawyer, or
anafurahi.
this lady is
We
vying for
have
a
many
member of
strong women,
parliament seat.
but no
And yet you
education.
have very strong women, but
So
they are not educated. This is
today
a
we are
very
painful to
painful
me,
issue for me,
but
but
always in prayer,
we have
God
hope
help
and we
us.
pray that God will help us.